No, we didn't. But everyone's gonna be tired.
Way ahead of you, boss.
So here's the interesting thing about Candlekeep. We leave here. We spent our whole life here, growing up, but they won't let you back in unless you have a book, something of ancient. And now we've been given one to come back here because there's some villains here that need to be ridden out. Keeper of the portal.
Hold, travelers! Before you will be allowed entrance, you must donate a tome of great value to our libraries.
Yeah, I mean, the people should recognize me, right? But no, they only let me in because of Gorion. But I used to live here. Yeah, we have the book you require. You have met the requirements to gain entry to our most holy library. It is fine to see the child of Gorion once again within these hallowed grounds. Please have your less civilized friends refrain from causing trouble. We are very strict with the letter of the law, as you well know, Tratus. Oops. I forgot to turn that in to that guy, but that's okay. Yeah, I have returned to Candlekeep. I must find Raltar and expose his connection to recent events. I should head to the central keep right away. Well, it's nighttime. We took 2 days of traveling. We need to rest. We need to get into an inn and rest. Probably back here, yeah.
Salutations. I am Catterley, a visitor of Candlekeep, like yourselves.
Pardon if I seem out of sorts, but the journey has been long and treacherous, and my labor has aged me so. May I inquire as to your name? I'm certain I have seen your face before, but I cannot fully place it. I am Tratus, and I called this place home for many years. Then I know you well, though you may be hard-pressed to remember. I was last here years ago and conferred with your foster father as you were off to chores. I am not much your senior, really. I am certain you tire of hearing it, and that Legion have told you the same, but Gorion was well known to me. His death has been mourned by many. I do not wish to dwell in. I have moved on with my life, though I cherish his death and this in the past shall remain there. I am a person. No. I received from any person I have never met before. Who was he to receive? No. Oh, yeah. There we go. Perhaps that is for the best. I will speak no more of it, to saves to say that he was a good man. How have you fared in the time since? As well as expected, that I've learned much about myself that perhaps was better left unknown. Yeah. Would that I had a gold coin for every person I've heard such say a thing. I am sure your troubles vary greatly from my own experience. We all have our trials we must overcome. We all have a side that should not see the light of day too often. What matters is how much strength you wish to let it have. Such words are better saved for classes and meditations, not for reunions. I will take my leave, though perhaps I shall see you again before I am to go. The tomes of Candlekeep are very nearly endless, and I am sure to be here for a 10-day at least. There are some within the central keep who wish to speak with you, so it would be wise for you to visit there sometime. Fare thee well. So that was Catterley. I'm really surprised the party hasn't started complaining about rest.
I'm tired.
There we go.
Top of my to-do list.
By Moradin's hammer!
You've been away with that leave, soldier. Are you expecting forgiveness? Are you expecting redemption? Well, spare me. I want 500 push-ups, and I want them now.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Now there's a rapscallion. Set on the little wisps now and make every bolt count. I don't know. I'd have a lot of arrows. Well met, my friend. Yes, you'd run me right out of the fletching business in a flash. You would. It's good to see your impish face again. Now fill me in on what you've been doing lately. I've been trying to get to the bottom of the metal crisis. The Merchants Guild is involved somehow. Iron Throne. Do you know anything about them? The Iron Throne. Child, why? There be no bigger or more dastardly mercantile consortium in all the Western realms. They've been barred from Cormyr from their unsavory practices, but it's all done is making mass nastier. You best steer clear of them as long as you still got life in you. We will take a royal room.
You close your eyes tonight, and visions of Candlekeep swim into view. As you pass through the gates of the Citadel, there is a flash of memory, and you are a child of only a few seasons once more. At your side is Gorion, gray-haired even all those years ago. How old must he have been to age so little in the time since? Aged as he ever was, you still have to run to keep up with him. He has an important meeting with Ulrant, the keeper of the tomes. An important meeting about you. Funny, you don't remember it. As you stand outside the doors of the inner keep, you can hear the shouting from within. Gorion seldom raised his voice, though you did not care to listen to the discussions at your previous stops either. As you trace patterns in the water of a fountain, a reflection distracts you from the argument. A large raven has perched atop a stone wall and stares directly at you with huge black eyes. You stare back through the mirror of the water and are suddenly afraid to meet the bird's gaze any other way. It has claws for feet. You think to yourself, little skeletal claws. The doors of the keep suddenly swing open and Ulrant storms out. He glances at you for a moment, but looks away as he speaks. You both can stay, he sneers, but mark my words, that child will be the death of you. A flash of memory once more, and Gorion walks out of the keep as he is today, dead. You drop your gaze back to the water so as not to see. The raven is gone, but your own image remains. Your eyes are black, like those of a bird. Like father, like child, the reflection says. You wake with a yell, predictably unrested.
Wow. What does he got to sell? Could always use what little darts can. I have a sell it. Okay, so I think I may have gotten something out of that.
Yeah? What do you want?
Draw upon Holy Might. Nice. Remove fear. Lay on hands. So what does this do for me? So my strength, constitution, and dexterity are all raised by 1 point for every 3 levels. So since I'm level 7, okay. it'd be 2 points extra. So it'd be for every 1 point for every 3 levels. So it'll be 2 points. Okay. Not bad. It'll be increased. Maybe you were a hooligan brat, so they don't want you there. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we actually explored
Top
up
of my
top.
to-do list.
Yeah, we didn't do this last time.
Top of my to-do list.
Let's send everyone back here. And then Safana.
Yes, of course, darling.
Safana. Safana. Thank you. She sees it as an opportunity. Yeah, well, Safana's like, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Ding ding.
What you got for me this time?
Hey, look, Tradus, look what I
I'll do
found.
anything.
Just lying on the ground outside of the tavern. I forgot to give these to you earlier.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Way ahead of you, boss.
Okay.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Well, I guess we're going inside the central keep. Actually, is there anyone to talk to on the outside here? Not like there was before. Priest quarters. Dripping. Oh yeah, I don't think he's... I think he's new.
What do you need?
Tradus, I don't think you were coming back. What is it like out there? There's much of that iron crisis and the bandits everyone's talking about. It's big. I don't know how else to put it. I've lived my entire life within these walls, and in the past, well, I've seen 50 times as much of these walls could ever hold. It's weird, though. All that space and barely a book in it, never realized how special Candlekeep really is. Yeah, people come from all over to see the books here. All sorts of folks, too. Bards, noble, priests, mages. Bolo's even been here. A couple just plain old merchants. They're still around, last I heard. Oh, the Iron Throne was here to do business. They're still around, last I heard. I don't think I... Priest of Ogama. Agma.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
These walls contain the world's
What are you doing
knowledge.
to that cat? It died, and I'm studying it. You're that is there. It's a dead cat. The bones, the muscle structure, the shape of it, how its fur lies, where its ears are placed, the length of its whiskers, sharpness of its teeth. I must know it all, you cur. Now lead me to it. But why would anyone need to know that? Must you pry so hard, you meddlesome brat? Forget the plan. I'll taste you now. I will, and study your dead flesh as I do the cat. What?
Huh?
Put my shapeless sword on.
You have need of me?
Okay. So it's probably worth talking to everyone.
Oh, I feel so with pleasure.
Yeah.
What you got for me this time? Top of my
Was
to-do
not
list.
expecting that. You kept setting Garai's plants on fire or something. Well, he was easily provoked. Yeah.
Top of my to-do list.
Maybe there's more to this. So yeah, he was a priest of Agma. Are you studying cats too?
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
No. Okay. Are you studying cats too? No. All right. What will you buy? Nothing? All right. All right. So there's going to be some shape-shifting people here, probably. It's kind of a little scary. This was the rat room that we cleared out? Yeah.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Apparently I didn't loot it very well the first time. I didn't know about the tab key the first time.
Top of my to-do list.
Alright, let's just do a full... Let's just check the other side here. Near is just like... I don't think it's considered stealing. Oh. Now there's a face I never thought I'd see in a million years. When we heard about Gorian's passing, Fuller and I went out to gather his body, but you were nowhere to be seen. I don't know how you two came across that night, but Gorian died a noble death, saving you from it. Oh, I didn't have the means. Someday we'll sit down over a mug and a veil and I'll tell you about it. Look forward to it, kid. Yeah, okay. Who are you? Oh, Tratus, I heard you had returned. If only it weren't in such dark times. Something is afoot in Candlekeep. There is an unvoiced panic amongst those of us who can still call these haunted halls our home. You must help us, I pray you. Just tell me how. If I only knew. Go around and search about. You have been away for a time. Perhaps your eyes will see things that we cannot. We have been here too long. We are blind to the... They have crept up so slowly and absorbed themselves into our gaze, but they are there. My eyes can't see them, my ears can't hear them, but all that is in me screams with knowledge that they are here. Now, hush. No one must know that we've been talking. Okay. Is there
Yeah,
anything in...
I'll get right on that.
All right.
I'll do my best.
No.
Yeah? What do you want? Way ahead of you, boss. Top of my
Okay.
to-do list.
So yeah, I guess we will finish just kind of looking at everything. Go away, you champ. A muffled voice. Barracks, huh? Alright. Is that it? Guess so. Come through here then. These guys were singing last time.
A great host will come from the east like a plague of locusts. So saith the wise Alondo.
When shadows descend upon the land.
Sunny or not, 'tis nice to enjoy the out of doors.
Nobody asked you, Khalid.
When conflict so saith the great Alondo. Shall wander the earth. The great lizards and of the such a pestilence will follow in his wake that all that know of his passing. So saith shall be struck down by the When shadows descend upon the land. So saith the wise Lord will walk alongside us as
Will come from the east like a plague of locusts.
So saith the
So
great
saith the wise
Alondo.
Alondo.
Okay. Hey, you. I remember you.
Hello there.
Have you seen my book? Wait. No, you found that already, didn't you? Oh, I just don't know anymore. You haven't been around lately, have you? I haven't been back since Gorion died. Well, yes, of course. I'm sorry. I've made a boor of myself again. Gorion was a good and wise age, and he obviously raised you with better manners than I would have been able to. Okay.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Something on your mind?
Tratus, my child, look at you. Your face has gained some new lines since the days when I tutored you. Please stay back. You were my tutor once, but who are you now? I cannot know. I am sorry, Karen, but I trust no one. You prepared me as well as you could for what I just pray that I'm prepared for what I shall find within them now that I've returned. What is wrong here? Shall I tell the Watchers? The Watchers are no more than a bundle of sticks. Please, just tell me if you've seen anything strange in the library this past while. Call the Watchers, but first tell me if you've seen anything strange. Well, yes, that is just the word I would have used for that Corveris fellow. He was right there beside me, taking Alunda's prophecies from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice, recognize the seer's words upon his quiet breath. But when I turned to steal a glance at him from the corner of my eye, it was the strangest things. His eyes were closed and he was reciting page after page, as if from memory. He heard footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I was just returning the prophecies to the rightful place. It might be wise to take a look. If this Corveris is dangerous, though, I'm afraid I'm too old and bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me. But I must leave you now. Alright.
You've a task as you direct.
Not you. You.
Yes, dear. Of course, darling.
Book of Unicorns? No. We're still looking for that stupid book. You know, it probably would have been great to bring Imoen back. Now that I think about it.
No, excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Very relaxing music, I think. Vocalize, huh? What does the letter say? During the days of the avatars, the Lord Murder will spawn a score of mortal progeny. These offspring will be aligned good and evil, but chaos will flow through them all. When the beast bastard children come of age, they will bring havoc to the lands of the Sword Coast. One of these children must rise above the rest and claim their father's legacy. This inheritor will shape the history of the Sword Coast for centuries to come. What really sucks is there are no actual unicorns in these damn fantasy games. I've yet to see one. Probably give some of the stuff to you.
Uh-huh.
Only the spell. What is this? Can cast spells with the verbal component without having to make any noise. It simply removes a spell's verbal component. The spell is of great use when quiet is desired in spellcasting or the individual has been magically silenced. Ah, they can still cast. Alright. I don't think she has learned that, so we're definitely going to hold on to that. She'll probably have to drink a potion of genius to get it learned.
Huh? Way ahead of you, boss.
Oh, I feel so, if that's your desire.
The spawn of the Lord of Murder are fated to come into their inheritance through bloodshed and misery. It is the hope of their father that only one shall remain alive to inherit his legacy. I foresee that your children of Baal shall kill each other in a bloody massacre. Okay. Doesn't sound very pleasant.
No, excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
I remember you. Your father was Gorion, wasn't he? You should all see the strange fellows who come to the keep these days. 3 men work for that mercantile organization, Iron Throne, I think they called it. They've been meeting with the 2 spookiest people I've ever seen. It's like clockwork. Every day, they meet on the 3rd floor to discuss who knows what. I'm sure they're just old merchants counting their money. Alright. I've seen that book somewhere, and I laughed at it. I scuffed at it in whatever town I was at.
No, excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
So it's probably in only one spot, you know? Probably is. Next time I do my playthrough, though,
What
my
you got
second
for me this
playthrough,
time?
when I see it, I'm just going to grab it. Just imagine fighting that thing, a horse wizard.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Well, dip me in broth and call me stewed, if it isn't little Tratus. Why, I haven't seen you for nearly, quite some time anyway. How have you been? I still remember you running about the keep in your little swaddling clothes, pestering the elders and spooking the cows. Ain't that right, Jessup? Surely was. Yep, of course, you never did stay in those rags of yours long. I remember, but how have you been? You'd be naked as a jaybird the moment someone turned their back on you. I remember that day that fella Blackstaff came floating in, and there you were, tearing around the outer keep that Orion hot on your trail. Took the cloak right off his back, you did, and made yourself just the cutest little... Yes, could you drop it, please? How have you been? I remember it all now. There was Kelvin Blackstaff trying his hardest to look important while you ran through the stables with the cape tied around your waist. Such a lark, eh, Jessup? You and me both. Gorion was shaking like a leaf. I should really be going. Nobody was sure what to do, and then Kelvin mutters some words and catches you by the scruff of the neck with some sort of spectral hand. He hauls you out and drops you right in front of him, grabbing his filthy cape in the process. Everyone was scared, they were, weren't they, Jessup? Yep, and then old Kelvin bursts out the biggest laugh you ever heard. Everyone in the keep was laughing mad, except you, Tratus. You just stood there naked as the day you were born, wondering what the fuss was about. I tell you, those were the days. Yes, I think I'll be going now. Well, certainly, little one. Stop by any time, though. I've got some paintings of you and your youngster I'm sure your little friends would love to see. Remember the one on the Tratus on the bearskin rug? Yep. Cute as a bug you were. Go play with your friends now. Go on. Oh my gosh. I knew you were just a bad kid.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Of course, run along and play with your little friends now. Alright, alright. Let's fully explore this first level.
Yes, of course, darling.
Alright. Okay. We're
Yeah?
going upstairs.
What do you want? Way ahead of you, boss.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Hello, traders. It's good to see you here once again. I pity you could not have returned during a more restful time. Why? What's going on and that would cause you such stress? Oh, it's nothing, I'm sure. It's just that, well, things seem a little strange around here. Those decidedly like merchants for one, and some of our own monks are acting odd as well. One fellow in particular. And who would that be? Well, there's this guy named Caveris. I assume he's visiting a sage of some sort, but he seems more interested in our guests than the tomes. He makes me nervous. I think he's had the same effect on others as well. Young Shistal has been out of sorts for days now. He is not as thick-skinned as I. You remember how nervous he used to be. Quite the opposite now. Seems like a totally different person. I worry about him. I should go. It was nice speaking with you. So, a lot of people have been doppelgangered. Sounds like.
Way ahead of you, boss.
You need something, stranger?
Uh-oh, someone's coming. Oh, yeah, this guy. I thought I might find you somewhere around here. Allow me to introduce myself. Please do. My name is Coveris. I used to work for your father running messages to his Harper friends in Waterkeep. Before he passed on, he entrusted this ring to me and asked that I should give it to you should evil ever befall. Will you take it? And what evil befell him? You were there, you saw it all. A woman in an armored figure, 2 ogres wielding clubs, and 2 archers. But Garion's petty magic was of little use against them, was it not? And you fled with your tail between your legs, hiding amidst the trees until dawn broke. And now it comes full circle, doesn't it? The Iron Throne is so close that you can almost touch him and wreak your revenge at night. Yeah, who are you if you know so much? Uh-huh. It would be so void of trust. I'm surprised you have made it this far. It is little matter. Go seek your vengeance or your doom at the hand of the Iron Throne. I wash my hands of it. Yeah, I don't trust the Caveris guy. Before he goes, I wonder if I can get a detect evil on him. Damn. I think I made the right decision.
What you got for me this time?
We know
Yeah?
that
What do you want?
he's been acting strange, so...
I'll do with pleasure.
And let me just finish the inner rooms first, I guess.
Huh? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
These walls
I
contain
am the level coordinator. Is there anything I can help
knowledge.
you with? he doesn't like an unannounced intrusion.
Wisdom is only possessed by the learned. These walls contain the world's
Oh, I
knowledge.
feel so central. Of course, darling.
Enter. Man, this place is huge. Don't mind if I do.
The Lord of Murder shall perish, but in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Chaos will be sown from their passage, so saith the wise Alondo. The Lord of Murder shall perish, but in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Chaos will be sown from their passage.
No, excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
I could fall asleep to this ambient noise. I really could. All these monks in the background. Alright, let's go down here, explore this. We're checking every bookcase. You gotta think that, you know, for someone to spend time putting information in these books, such as like all this stuff, I mean, that's impressive. All right.
What you got for me this time?
Third floor. I think
Top of my
something's about to
to-do
happen.
list.
I think there's some action going on this floor. I think.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Yes, dear. With pleasure.
Guess we'll give these to you since I collected them. Did I go here yet? I can't tell. Yeah. Lost track. No unicorn books yet. I bet you it is only one spot that it's in. One spot, I bet you. And it was the one spot that I found it. I'd be tickled pink if I found one though in here. Okay.
Yeah, top of my to-do list.
There we go. My dear ma'am, you must realize that it is manners that make the gentlewoman's... So would you kindly prove that you are one by leaving. The right people can afford to be rude, but this is not you. Leave now before my irate companion Brunus lets his temper get ahead of his reason. You're the leaders of the Iron Throne. We're the ones who've caused you so much trouble. Baldur, now that we have you where we want, don't think we're going to let you live. What? Yeah. We know what you're all about, and soon so will Duke Gelton. And you're stupid enough to admit this. Well, my young friend, you may find safety within the library, but once you've left, there will be no place for you to run. Yeah, how about we just end all of our problems right here and now? I don't know if they will let us do that. Will they? This is most distasteful. I have always known that rudeness is how the weak make themselves look strong. Even if you were to somehow beat us in battle, how would you escape the keep? Or did you think that the monks would let you go about murdering everyone within their keep? I think I'm supposed to walk away from this because we found them. Hey, good morning, Oxix. But then again, we have to find proof of what they're doing, right? We know, without a doubt, he's behind all of this crap. But am I right in my paladin nature to be fighting him here? I don't think so. I may want to go back on my save. First off, let's everyone kind of get up here.
Top of my to-do list.
My dear ma'am, you must realize that it is manners that make the gentlewoman, so would you kindly prove that you are one by leaving? The right people can afford to be rude, but this is not you. Leave now before my irate companion Brunus lets his temper get ahead of his reason. Yeah, you're the leaders of the Iron Throne. We know what you're up to. So, you're stupid enough to admit this. Well, my young friend, you might find safety within the library, but once you left there will be no place for you to run. See, I want to say, how about we just end all our problems right here and now, draw steel, and let's sort everything out with the sharp of our blades. But then again, we're in a public place, and I would rather not fight in a public place. You know what I mean? This is Candlekeep. There's monks here and everything, so... It is... it's now past time for this. Lurk. Alright, thank you, Hunter. Let's see. Yeah, we'll leave, but I don't think this is the last of it. It won't be, not by a long shot. That's fine, little ones. I'm sure we expect to see you in the future, if not in person. Then at least your heads. Yes, I had a bar fight or two. But we... Yes, technically. Booze were involved, right? Booze were involved. We'll blame it on the booze. Technically. Should I pull up that clip? Yeah, we had a little fun with that clip as my mouse is going crazy here. Yeah, we had a little fun with that clip. Gosh, I would rather settle it right here and now. But I don't know, it's just something about this place is different. In bars, you expect scuffs to happen, but in Candlekeep, in a holy ground place, I can't provoke the fight. I can defend myself. The drawback and joy of streaming stuff like this. Yeah, it's like, I know you.
Yeah? What do you want?
Yes, with pleasure.
Did we find a unicorn book yet? Like I said, I found it in one of the towns, but and I made a joke about it, like, oh, a book about unicorns, but I didn't think we were gonna ever need a quest to go looking for that stupid book.
Huh? Way ahead of you, boss.
I guess we're going up some more to fully explore this.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Don't I need to talk to you for something?
No, excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Work to do. All the other monks gave me a warm welcome. Why not you? Yeah, do you not recognize me? It is Tratus. Certainly. I did not recognize your face. My apologies. I trust your journeys have been comfortable. The Cloakwood can be cold this time of year. If you will excuse me, I should go. How did you know I had gone into the Cloakwood? I have relatives in the region. Yes, they must have seen you and sent a note on your progress. How would they know who I was? I think you're lying. You would do well to leave me be. I tire of this game. Take your questions and go away, monkey. Oh no, I have many more questions to ask. For starters, who are you really? I am your death! I think we interrupted him. Yeah. No running for you. 4,000 XP. Wow. So did we actually interrupt him? I think we did. And we took a slashing. Where is it? I took slashing damage. Yeah, spelled failed. Yeah, we interrupted him. Because I didn't see anything go off. Yeah, he was just getting pelted. Alright, so there's one doppelganger down. Probably go ahead and...
Nature's servant awaits.
Do like a little minor heal on me. Anything stupid and or embarrassing you do can be and will be clipped. I expect it to, and it will make a great highlight, of course. So, yes. Of course.
I'll do, of course, darling.
Can you go look for unicorn books? Or something. There's probably no books here. What's under the pillow? Oh, well, I'll be. So far as like I'll help myself. And I really don't know what she's doing, you know. I just told her to look for a unicorn book that we might need. And of course she's just, you know, helping herself to everything here. So it looks like these are where the monks stay or something. I got someone who clipped me falling off a cliff at the very end of one of the King's Quest games. I swear Sierra has a twisted sense of joy at having 90 ways to die by falling in all other games. Oh, King's Quest games are all about falling from either cliff or stairs. Unicorns? No. Unicorns? No. Oh, you're out of space. Okay, well, we can go fix that. Tratus dear, look what I found laying just, you know, around. Wait, no, not, don't get the book. Oh, you're such an awesome addition to the party. You know. That's how we're role-playing it. Excuse me. 10 bullets, huh? Okay, perfect. Well, give that to Jaheira. Okay, come over this way. Cliff stairs, 2-foot-high ledges. And if you think something can't possibly kill you in one of those things, think again, it can. That godforsaken spiral staircase. Alright. I can't even ask you how to narrow down which game that is.
Orion would be proud of your actions.
The King's Quest stuff, let's see. I want to say I played like an arcade game of that. It's a spiral staircase in multiple games. Oh, I believe that's a wand of fear. It looks like. It looks like. I don't know with the Watcher here, it's a little making me a little nervous. Oh good, he's gone. And he's back, okay. Man, that's good smoked Buddha. And if you want to see the first 3 games, they're a fan remake remake of Quest 1 and 3. They are 100% free. Fairy Castle, and boom! Railings all around the staircase, and you were like, devs are just jerks.
What you got for me this time? Way ahead of you, boss.
Guess we're going up.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Tratus, good to see you. I trust you are well. How have you been? Oh, I pine for the days when you and Brian still called Candlekeep home. You brought a bit of energy to these walls. I shall have to speak with you at later length, but for now, you must rest. Gorine's old room is a third on the south quarter, just as it was. I think there are a few things for you there as well. We shall see you later. I did a completely dumb death. I'm gonna do something incredibly dumb. Opens Pandora's box.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Oh, I feel if that's your desire.
Well, this is probably his room. We're not gonna mess with his room. Well, it's not his room anymore. Can you auto-identify that? I'm sure you can later. I'm sure it's a wand of fear, because you have one of these already. Okay. Hello, Tratus. If you're reading this, it means I've met an untimely death. Oh yeah, well, I think we need that. Now we can read it. Alright. I would tell you not to grieve for me, but I feel much better thinking that you would. There are things I must tell you in this letter that I might have told you before. However, if my death came too soon, then I would have never been given the chance. First off, I am not your biological father, for that distinction lies with an entity known as Baal. What? The Baal that I speak of is the one you know as a divinity. In the crisis known as a time of troubles, when the gods walked Faerun, Baal was also forced into an immortal shell. He was somehow forewarned of the death that awaited him during this time. For reasons unknown to me, he sought out women of every race and forced himself upon them. Your mother was one of those women, and as you know...
Orion would be proud of your actions.
Not right now, Khalid! Your mother was one of those women, and as you know, she died at childbirth. I had been her friend and on occasion lover. I felt obligated to raise you as my own. I have always thought of you as my child, and I hope you still think of me as your father. You are a special child. The blood of the gods run through your veins. If you make use of our extensive library, you will find that our founder, Alejandro, has many prophecies concerning the coming of the spawn of Baal. There are many who will want to use you for their own purposes. One, a man who calls himself Sarvak, is the worst danger. He has studied here at Candlekeep and thus knows a great deal about your history and who you are. You can expect Pandora's box to kill you, but when you think longer about this, all there should be in Pandora's is hope. All the evil was released already. Time of trouble is a time when the god of gods told all the other gods he would not stop fighting. Time out, you are all mortal now. My head is still spinning. That would explain the weird dreams.
What do you want?
The weird dreams that we've been having.
Yes, dear. Of course, darling.
And why everyone's been afraid of me. What are you doing? Are you still in here? You are. Can you leave? Oh, the dead god of murder. Yeah. So yeah, you're a child of God. I know you already knew that, but it was just like my head is still like swimming right now. I didn't expect that. What's gonna be funny is if I've been teasing about it this entire time about having Imowen in the party. So my father is actually the evil one, and Imowen keeps teasing that I'm a queer fellow, and I've always been like, you know, because I don't see any romance options with her, so I've always teased at the option that she's a sister. So what if this does turn out to be a Star Wars movie? Don't answer that question if I am right. Because I was teasing about it this entire time. But she's probably just a friend. I mean, I've teased that I put her in the friend zone. But it's just so I've been saying, like, yeah, what if this turns out to be a Star Wars movie or something and she's my sister? And now I find out that my father is an evil one. I don't even know how that makes sense, because she wasn't even supposed to be in the game, is what I've been told. So then again, Baal did force himself upon others. Odd thing about gods of death, they tend to, die a lot. They used to be, to my Merkle, the gods of bones, who was the last god of death, who got killed, and power was divided between 3 new gods. The Baal gets killed. Your sister would be a biggest douche in galaxy who disrespects her and for some reason will fall in love with him. Okay. What's your name? You're stuck in here? Alright, that's 9 gold I don't really care about. Alright. Let's all continue up.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Our rules are very strict.
You there, stop and surrender yourself. You are accused of murdering the man Brunus. I didn't do that. If you give yourself up now, you will be assured a fair trial. I didn't murder anyone, so I'm perfectly willing that my innocence of this accusation shall be refuted quickly with any fair court of law. I'm glad you still have some of the sense Garion taught you. Please follow me. I'm sure everything will be sorted out quickly.